2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard. And for the Clippers, the perimeter filled up by Leonard and George. Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris, and it's Beverly in at the point. So the Bucks win the tip. And here's Middleton. Bledsoe outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's his first trip to the line. First one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Now Beverly. He kicks to Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
With Kawhi, you love his talent, but just as important, you love the basketball IQ and work ethic.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. Leonard hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Here's Lopez. Pass to Bledsoe. Takes the 3. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Beverly. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Beverly finds Leonard. Back to Beverly. Over Bledsoe. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Beverly's showing he can make things happen off the bounce.
Now here's Middleton. Pulls up on the elbow. They get it back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on George.
All the officials are all over that.
The Bucks have shot 2 free throws and are 1 of 2 so far. Free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe hits them both. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Beverly with the ball. Morris, left side. 6 to shoot. Leonard against Matthews. Leonard, no luck. Here's Bledsoe. It's hauled in by Beverly. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. The pass to Zubac. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Beverly wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Beverly's got 5.
Right in Beverly's wheelhouse, finding space. Quick release off the catch. Money.
On the wing, and he drops it in from the low post.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Leonard against Matthews. Shoots from the elbow. Another one falls to the Clippers.
I love it, Kawhi. When you have skills from the mid-range, you don't need to force anything.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Matthews, no good. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And here's George. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Lopez outside. Stolen by Zubac. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. George with no one around. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi. Aware of what the defense is trying to do. Understands the spacing.
Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Middleton. Here's the three. And it's hauled in by Beverly.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
George. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Now George. Passes it to Zubac. Morris outside. the shot clock. Here's George, and the layup is good. George has got his third bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Leonard against Middleton. Giannis outside. They need this one. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Now here's Beverly. 5 points in the game. And it's sent back by Lopez. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. So here are the Clippers. 6-point game. Clock at 6. And it's Beverly missing. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Empty that time from Leonard. Clippers leading by 6. In the corner, George with it. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Matthews dishes to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Young. He has 5. Matthews against Zubac. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Williams comes in for Antetokounmpo. Here is Ilyasova. Pass to Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Bledsoe's got 9 points.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Matthews with the steal. And oh, here we go with Bledsoe. Nobody back. Finished off the break. And now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Count it. 12 points for George.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Here's the pass to Middleton. Over George. Misses off the left iron.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Beverly against Bledsoe. Williams passes to Middleton. He is hauled in by Los Angeles.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 9. To the inside. And the jam by Bledsoe.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
George, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Williams dishes to Bledsoe. Morris with the block.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
But they'll get another chance. And it's Harrell missing. And so it's Bledsoe with it. Bringing it up for the Bucks. They trail by 7. Middleton. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
And in that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight.
So for the Clippers, Williams comes in for Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Milwaukee, Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Jackson. Open shot. George falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Williams against Hill. To DiVincenzo. All 3 off the mark.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backwood.
Quick off his feet, the long arms, easy jam for Jackson.
Bucks trail by 9. Now here is Hill. They kick out to Ilyasova. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
George with the ball. 16 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw good from George. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. And George drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Williams. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
Gorgeous reverse. Terrific body control in traffic.
Jackson against Hill. Outside Williams. Out to Morris. From the arc. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Giles passes to Hill. The teardrop. Rebound by Harrell.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Morris finds George. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Ellis is out there with Harrell. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Williams, a two-guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Paul George. Here's Hill. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jackson finds Harrell. Here's George. Lopez covering. George against Hill. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both of these guys have been lighting it up.
Shoot 2. The first one called.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Leonard comes in for Marcus Morris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for George. And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Williams against Hill. From downtown. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Now, here's Shamet. Defense is right there. Pass to Jackson. Dishes it to Hill. Over Hill. Milwaukee with the rebound. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Korver. To the wing right side. Here's Lopez. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 6. Outside Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Bucks trail by 7. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Bucks shoot their sixth and seventh free throw attempts tonight. That's good from Antetokounmpo. So he gets them both. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Leonard kicks to Shannon. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement. He's been a major catalyst.
Leonard with the steal. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Hill.
So difficult to stop Leonard from scoring. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Matthews, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. Leonard hits them both. Bucks trail by 10. Outside Hill. High, arcing shot. Pass to Lopez. This one for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one open.
Here's George. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Hill, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Lou Williams.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who can fit in on any team in the league.
For Milwaukee, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Both free throws good from Hill. And here's Jackson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the night.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Leonard, no luck. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 13-point game. The kick out to Lopez. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 assists in the game.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Now here's Jackson. Williams passes to George. Outside for Jackson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's It's Hill penetrating. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Length and agility of Hill, finding the angle to finish.
Clippers leading by 9. Jackson looking it over. Kicks it out to Leonard, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Andrew Beverly is checked in for Reggie Jackson. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. Bucks trail by 9. Now Giannis, 11 points in the game. That one misses. And the Clippers will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Williams. He kicks to Beverly. And the pass to Leonard. Shoots over Matthews. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Giannis against Beverly. Middleton left side. And stolen by Harrell. And now the fast break. George with the ball. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. George has got 28 points for the game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Here's DiVincenzo. He started by Williams. Leonard against Giannis. Releases. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
From deep, Williams. The Clippers rebound. Leonard, no luck.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles leads cut down to 8 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the Clippers call time here. Marcus Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Eric Bledsoe is checked in for the Bucks. Here's Harrell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Morris. Now here's Harrell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the strike.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 15 points in the game. Bledsoe against Beverly, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's his 4th foul, and we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Williams is checked in, and Beverly kicks to George. Back to Beverly. On the wing. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Leonard. Harrell trying to free himself up. Leonard, no luck.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And not a next-level athlete, but Morris has the ability to face up and beat his man off the dribble.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Poked loose. Leonard with the steal. Over in the corner, Beverly. The dish to George. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Morris. And here's Leonard from 3. Matthews with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the jam by Bledsoe.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Beverly. 5 points in the game. The feed to George. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Top of the key. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Trailing here by 8. Giannis against Morris. Giannis outside. Middleton. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. Beverly's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morris dishes to Beverly. To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Now here's Middleton. 1:36 left to play here in the second quarter. Beverly against Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the Clippers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the Clippers making a change here. Williams is checked in. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. And Morris throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stopped at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
It's George on the wing, defended by Middleton. A nice shot by George.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Now here's Bledsoe. Matthews, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good.
Gotta recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Absolutely, but at the same time, you want to get a good shot.
Leonard looking around. On the wing, Morris. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morris has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
No good from Bledsoe.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Kyle, a little tough there offensively in the first half. How do you guys get going in the second?
Keep on moving the ball, play with energy, play with the pass. I mean, they're a great defensive team. This is what they do. So it's going to be tough tonight, but we did all right.
Hey, Kyle, thanks a lot for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, we certainly hope you enjoyed the first half. There's nothing like the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Checking out the Clippers, they desperately need a win, trailing 2-0, and they've responded in a huge way tonight, displaying championship-level skill and effort. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, we're seeing what it looks like when Paul George takes over. Knockdown shooter, that sets up his drive. And on the defensive end, he has the length to defend 1 through 5.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
This reminds me of myself. They're just giving away points from the free throw line. It's hard to keep pace when you keep putting guys on the line over and over. Being physical is fine, but they were out of control, way too reckless.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
With you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
He's one of those players who can turn up when necessary, and you need those guys in big games.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wing. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. Here's Middleton. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Middleton with it. The shot will not fall. George with the defensive effort. Leonard with the ball. Matthews covering. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Middleton looking it over. Excellent D there from George.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Leonard kicks to Zubats. George passes to Morris. Now here's Leonard, covered by Giannis. There's the triple. Kawhi Leonard again from deep. Leonard's got 15 points.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Giannis missing.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
George with the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Knocked away. Beverly for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Bucks have gone 0-3, and they're still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And Matthews kicks to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Matthews. Back to Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
Now here's Giannis. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Beverly finds Zubac. Now the pass to Leonard. Giannis against George. Back to Beverly. Over Matthews. And it's Beverly missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Bledsoe dishes to Middleton, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here's Los Angeles. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. Leonard against Matthews, and Leonard gets it to go.
The evolution of Leonard's game, making things happen with the dribble drive.
For Milwaukee, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Bledsoe against Beverly. Here's Giannis. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 21 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
George looking around. George double team. Here's Zubac. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Bledsoe against Beverly. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He seemed like he was never going to come back down to earth. He hung in the air forever.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Bledsoe. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. George double team. Middleton against Morris. Over Middleton. Shot clock at 5. And the Clippers miss again. The Bucks shooting for the game at 42%. Bledsoe against Beverly. Here's Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Here's Leonard. Here's George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting Los Angeles. Paul George. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Paul George. And both free throws good for Paul George. Milwaukee with the ball. Giannis outside. Kicks to Middleton. Launches a three. It's held in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Bledsoe looking around. Outside, Antetokounmpo. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Out to the wing. Beverly for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
George against Middleton. Shot to stop the run. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got 5.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Beverly against Bledsoe. And that one's good. Beverly's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And here's Beverly. He's got 10. Fires the 3. Leonard, no luck.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Now here's
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Passes to Middleton. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Beverly. To the middle. Here's Morris. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Beverly against Bledsoe. Lopez up top. Shoots over Zubac. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Bledsoe. 6 points for Brook Lopez.
He can play very well away from the basket. Lopez has the kind of range that not many 7-footers possess, and it's a great asset for a big man in today's game. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Bledsoe against Beverly. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot from the low post is good. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half. LA's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Leonard. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. He kicks it to Matthews. Back to Giannis. Lopez outside. Misses the three. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Now Zubac. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Matthews. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 23 points.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Passes it to Lopez. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Covered by Morris. Bledsoe outside. Off target from outside. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
That one goes in. Morris has got 6 here in this quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Middleton outside. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Middleton's got 7 points in the game. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
And here's Giannis from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bucks shooting about 42% so far. Jackson is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Harrell. Then it's Paul George. And it's Morris in at the 4-man position. Maxey's out there for the Clippers.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. It fly.
And the coaching staff loves the intensity Williams brings on defense, wanting to shut his man down.
Bledsoe against Williams. The kick out to Lopez. And it's off from 3-point range. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
On defense, Milwaukee. Here's George, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Bledsoe against Jackson. Middleton outside. Over George. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Misses from short range. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Feeds to George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
And Hill very steady at the free throw line. Not the guy you want to give any cheap fouls against.
The first free throw is good. Leonard, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Both free throws good from Hill. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Hill against Jackson. Pass to George. That shot no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Leonard against Middleton. The pass to Lopez. Outside Williams. Bucks passing it around. 6 to shoot. Middleton up top. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Terrible shot selection, but you got to appreciate his confidence.
Leonard against Williams. Leonard draws the double. There's Jackson with the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
George against Middleton. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from George. There's Williams, and it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Williams passes to Harrell. George with the ball. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Hill. He feeds it to Bledsoe. And they pick up 2. Bledsoe's got 22 points.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Leonard. Excellent D there from Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bucks. Inside, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the key for Lopez is playing strong. When he does this, he makes an impact on both ends.
First one falls for Roger Beverly. He's checked in for Los Angeles. The Bucks also changing it up. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Williams. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe. Good on both. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Harrell. He dishes it to George. Off target from three-point range. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's DiVincenzo with some art, and the rejection by Harrell. Here's George, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Lopez, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Ilyasova. And Middleton subbed in for Kyle Korver. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Hill. Softly drops in the floater. Hill's got 4 this quarter.
And how about George Hill? My goodness, shaking the defense loose.
Williams looking over the floor. Yep, that one goes.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Giannis. Now here's Williams. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Here's Middleton. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Outside, George. Floats one up. The kick out to Williams. Connects from 3-point range.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy.
Middleton with it. Passes to Hill. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Basket good. And that's now 29 points for Giannis.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here is Williams. Pass to Beverly. Oh, Leonard in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Talented, opportunistic. When Leonard gets hot, it can last for long stretches.
Hill passes to Williams. Here's DiVincenzo for 3. Middleton, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Williams kicks to Beverly. Leonard draws the double. Now Harrell. And the layup's good off the glass. Harrell's got his first 2 points.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Now here's Antetokounmpo to the inside. Here's Middleton, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on George.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Mind the lane.
Looking at who's
Mind
out
the
there
lane.
now for the Bucks.
One shot.
Lopez comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Ilyasova in for Marvin Williams. And that one falls for Middleton. LA's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Williams dishes to Harrell. Lopez with the block.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Here's DiVincenzo. And there's the pass to Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Over Williams. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 21.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
The Clippers shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Here's Leonard. Yep, that one goes in there. He has 29.
That time he kept it himself. Leonard playing a chess game on the pick and roll.
Williams against Hill. Pass to Middleton. That one doesn't drop. Big D that time from Harold. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Hill looking around. Middleton the pass to Hill. Count it, good.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
And Los Angeles guys shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Williams. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Hill. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Williams kicks to Harold. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Into the lineup for the Bucks, Kyle Korver.
Here's Beverly. Left side, George. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Middleton against George. The kick out to Ilyasova. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Now here's Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Hill against Williams. Hill passes to Middleton. A minute 20 left here in the fourth quarter. No good with the elbow jumper.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Paul George.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover. .24 seconds left in the fourth. Connaughton passes to Brown. Here's Connaughton. Lopez kicks to Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket. Outside Leonard. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win break, they are right back in it. And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we got a series on our hands. We sure do. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where is your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.